What's up, Leo, and welcome to your weekly reading for January 23rd through the 29th. Before I start, I just wanted to share with you guys some of my artwork. I will be starting to do that from time to time, just showing some of my art that I've made. And I've also added a link to my Etsy down below, so anything that I show on my videos is for sale and available in my Etsy. I also have a link for my PayPal and my Cash App if you guys want to be oh so generous and tip me. That would be awesome. Much love to you. If not, just like, comment, subscribe, yada yada, the whole 9 yards with that. It always helps. I am going to start with an oracle card, with a starseed oracle card. It is Aquarius season. Your guys' sister sign, or not sister sign, I don't know, is that the term? Your guys' polar opposite. But I'm going to start with the Starseed Oracle. This gives me such Aquarius vibes. Yeah, so what do we have for Leo, Spirit? What do we have for Leo this week? Please and thank you for Leo. Leo, Spirit. For Leo. Oh, okay, thank you. We'll take that one. All right. I love this one. It's so trippy looking. It says, ooh, perspective. None of this matters. Zoom out. Common ground. Look at that. Look at the tiny little world. This is just a reminder of how small we are. And I don't mean that energetically. I mean that none of this matters. Our issues, our concerns, they are minuscule compared to the reality of life, compared to the universe as a whole. So yeah, a shift in perspective might be needed this week. It may not even be needed. It might just happen. But let me go ahead and read it for you guys before I start pulling some tarot. Okay, it says, take a step back and look at the bigger picture of your life. Step away from the blinkered vision and reactive frame of mind of me against them. Change your perspective. Shift your point of view and zoom out, out, out. We are but a speck of dust in the universe, yet we think everything revolves around us. We see the planet as ours to own and conquer, pillaging the land and setting ourselves up for eventual extinction. We build fences and walls and create invisible borders. Mother Earth doesn't need us to survive, but we need her. It's time to wake up. A new perspective is urgently needed. We become so lost in our individual experience that we don't realize that most of the things that keep us awake at night are actually distractions. We're wasting our precious time and resources fighting each other when we should be coming together to heal what's been severed. This moment is a breath in the timeline of your life. This life is a fleeting moment in the tapestry of your soul's experience. Your soul's experience is a flash in the timeline of the unknown universe. And the unknown universe is a grain of sand in the unknown universe. Or I'm sorry, the known universe is a grain of sand in the unknown universe. Take a moment to see the bigger picture, to find common ground, to find deep compassion in your heart, to gain a greater perspective of humanity in this fleeting moment, in the timeline of your soul's existence, in the timeline of all that is, was, and ever will be. Oh, that was beautiful. I love this card. And the Starseed Soul Inquiry is, how are you being called to change your perspective? So, Leo, if you have gotten caught up in drama, if you've gotten caught up in viewing things through your own lens and not really seeing things through other people's perspective, which we're all guilty of, there's no judgment here. We're in Earth School, we're here to learn. If you are guilty of those things or find yourself guilty of those things, take a step back, and this week is going to be an opportunity for that. And I don't know if it's because maybe we're moving into Aquarius season, or have moved into Aquarius season, and Aquarius is all about humanity as a whole, and Leos can be the opposite. Well, they are the opposite. They're more about individualism and about your own self, the ego, right? Not necessarily in a negative way, but they represent the ego. And that could sometimes get you into that me against them type of mentality. So Spirit wants you to address where maybe you have tipped over the line of, focus too much on yourself, because it's not a bad thing. Like I said, the ego is not a bad thing. Focusing on yourself and loving yourself and being about yourself, it's not a bad thing, but have you slightly gone overboard? Are you missing the reality of the situations? Are you focused too much on your own perspective? And even if you don't think you have, try taking a step back and see what you've missed by just not zooming out. Maybe you haven't been completely self-absorbed, but what have you been missing from not seeing different perspectives? There's always a new perspective to learn and to see and to try to understand, right? At least, I don't know, maybe that's just my Libra moon talking, but that's how I feel. Let's go ahead and jump into some tarot, and we'll see what else this has to say. All right, so right away we have the Knight of Cups in the reverse. Knight of Cups in the reverse. So this could have to do with a water sign. Maybe you guys have been at odds with Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. But let's pull some more. I'm not really getting a clear message on that right yet. Oh, okay. Next card out is Five of Cups. Five of Cups. So more cups energy, more emotion energy. And, Five of Cups is all about disappointment. Things not going your way. Or at least not seeing it. It's about perspective as well, because you're focused on, and this is in the original tarot. I'm going to read you the definitions from this deck because they are sometimes slightly different. But in the original tarot, the guy is focused on the spilt over cups as opposed to the cups that are full behind him. He is focusing on what went wrong rather than changing his perspective and seeing what is still positive in his life. That's totally what this is talking about, is perspective. So you could be focused on something that didn't go right, maybe with a water sign. And I say that too because the Knight of Cups is in the reversed. When he's upright, he's romantic. He is coming in with a romantic offering, but in the reversed, it may have started that way and there was a disappointment. Next, or last out for the tarot, we have Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles, which is about juggling a situation. You guys may be feeling like you're going back and forth with perspectives, since this reading is all about perspectives. Maybe you are... like, you see how this one too, like, he's more focused on that one, but there's this one right here and it's actually a little bigger. It's like you may be focused on what went wrong, right, in the situation, but like you kind of go back and forth. Like it's almost like you have like a streak of optimism, but then it's suddenly taken back by the streak of pessimism, the pool of pessimism that you've been swimming in, right? Ooh, yeah. Wow. That was crazy. Sometimes I get just such like major rushes of the same energy. It's almost like I can't even get the message out quickly enough, I feel like. And it's just crazy because like this is just all about being stuck in this perspective. Like I said, in this pool of pessimism, when there is a streak of optimism here, if you just focus on that, but you're focused on what didn't go right. And right here, you see how that looks like a heart? I don't know if that looks like a heart to you guys, but that looks like a freaking heart to me. And it looks like the heart's ripped open. So I feel like for a lot of you guys, this is around love situations. And I'm sorry about that, Leo. I know that it's shitty. There's nothing that you can say, honestly, at least for me. No, there's nothing no one could ever say when it comes to heartbreak or breakups or disappointment in love that'll make me feel better. It's straight up like I'm fucked up when that shit happens, and it's hard to get out of that perspective. I get it. I get it so hard, Leo. But I mean, Spirit's begging you right now to change your perspective, because like attracts like. If you just sit here, misery loves company. That's what I'm getting. Like, you're just going to attract more and more into your life of what you're focusing on. But let me just jump into reading all of these from the book, and then I'll pull one final advice from the angels. So let's start with this Knight of Cups in the reversed. All right, so in general, the card says, Knights show up when there is a declaration to be made. The Knight of Cups invites you to look at your beliefs and goals to figure out if you're on the right path. So see, it's like slightly different from like the regular tarot. But in the reverse, it says, sadly, This night brings news of disappointment, of unfulfilled dreams and dashed hopes. Your emotions have led you a place you can't get unstuck from. Be on the lookout for someone who is not as they appear. Nobody needs the manipulation, jealousy, or drama. Ooh, and I got the chills, Leo. I got the chills. You don't deserve whatever this Knight of Cups has been bringing you. You don't deserve it, Leo. And I know that it's hard to get unstuck from these emotions, like it says. It's led you to a place that you can't get unstuck from, or it seems as though you can't. But it's all in your perspective. There's a need for a switch in perspective here. You will get unstuck, Leo. I promise you, you will. I know it may not seem like it now, but you will. Let me just jump into this Five of Cups. So in general, it says a warning. There may be loss, sorrow, departure, or spiritual exhaustion, but rest assured, all is not lost. Oh, Leo. Oh. Upright, it says it's hard not to focus on our empty bowls. There may be some confusion, endings, or disappointment on the horizon. Perhaps it's time for a change of scenery, especially if it puts some distance between you and those causing you anguish. Yes. There is no turning back, but you'll move on. A bridge in the distance is a good sign, leading you to where you're supposed to be. Friends and family may provide fresh bowls and help you move forward. Oh, Leo. I'm sending you so much love. Like, I hate this feeling. I hate it so much because I know it very well. But do you see how this kitty, like it was talking about, this kitty's looking at this bridge, and it's like, that's where Spirit wants you to focus. Don't focus on all this. Don't focus. And I know it's so hard. It's so much easier said than done. But remember, there's a bridge in the background. May might be a significance for you guys. Maybe things will start to look a little better around May or the springtime. But keep your eyes on that bridge. Keep your eyes on the fact, the perspective that you will be okay. You will get out of this, Leo. I promise you will get out of this. And, look to your friends and your family to help you through this. And then let me finish off with this Two of Pentacles. All right, so in general, it says Two of Pentacles represents a looming choice, perhaps even conflicting distractions. Upright, it says the tides are changing and you have some decisions to make, likely around getting your paws on the possessions you crave. The infinity shape of the green ribbon suggests that endless possibilities abound. Still, this can be a time of stress, so keep an eye on your treats and don't get too distracted. Seek balance and avoid pressure to rush into any decisions or agreements. Yeah, you know how it says right here, keep an eye on your treats and don't get too distracted. Keep your eye on your treats. Don't get distracted by this person bringing in drama or, disappointment or heartache. Don't get distracted by them. Do not let them come back in and take away your happiness. Because it seems like it's a pattern here. There's this back and forth here that keeps happening in regards to love. Do not let this person keep coming in and doing this to you, Leo. And I don't want to make any, especially with this talking about making a decision, to take the time before you make any decisions or agreements. That's big too. When it comes to big emotions and big feelings and major life decisions, do not rush into making the decision. Take a step back. If you need to spend time alone, and away from the people that are causing you confusion, then do so. Please do so. Separate yourself from this energy. Separate yourself for now so you can remember who you are, Leo, and regain a new perspective. Remember, like, wait a minute, there is a possible goal for me to attain. There is possible abundance for me to have here. I forgot for a second. This person, the situation, whatever it was, made me forget. I forgot who I was. I forgot what I was worthy of. But let me take a step back, get away from this energy, reshift my perspective, and remember who I am. Especially when it comes to what you're worthy of in abundance, right? And abundance can be many things, It doesn't have to be necessarily money. Just knowing you're worthy of love, of comfort, of abundance, of all of that, all the good things that make you happy and warm and fuzzy inside. 444s on the timestamp. Oh, Leo. I hope that I hope that you guys find the strength to make it through. I mean, I know you guys will. You guys are Leos. You guys are strong. Very strong. I'm going to pull one final card, advice from Spirit or advice from the angels. So let's see, what advice do we have for Leo? Thank you. Yes, yes, we have an opportunity to forgive. Opportunity to forgive, Leo. It says, this situation brings you the opportunity to heal, grow, and release negative patterns. Hold the intention of seeing the other person's inner divine light and goodness. We will help you release unforgiving thoughts, feelings, and energies and lift you to a higher place of peace and compassion. Okay, Leo, whoever this person is, and I know this is going to be hard, send them love. Send them love, Leo. Forgive them. Forgive them for any drama, disappointment, heartache. And I know that's like, what the hell? I can't do that right now. Like, they hurt me. But the best way to heal from this is to forgive this person, to send them love, and forgive yourself, Leo. Forgive yourself. It's okay that you maybe spent time with this person, maybe like spent a lot of years in the situation, you know, whether this is romantic or not. This is just a relationship that was toxic, that just brought unnecessary drama. And it's like you're putting so much pressure on yourself, like you did it to yourself, and that's not the case. This is an opportunity to learn. Every opportunity is an opportunity to learn. But this one specifically, very, very strong opportunity to forgive, to heal, and to learn from this in every direction. You know, maybe it's been difficult for you to send love to those that have hurt you before. But this is an opportunity to do that. You know, hurt people hurt people. Not that you need to, you know, condone any behavior, or not that you need to stay in a relationship with this person or this, you know, people, whatever this is, this Knight of Cups for you in the reversed. But forgive, you know? And understand that they're dealing with their own issues and they're just projecting. It has nothing to do with you, Leo. It has nothing to do with you. So, yeah, definitely an opportunity this week to change your perspective, to heal a little deeper from this. Just stay strong, Leo. You will get through this. So, those are your messages. I hope they resonated. I'm sending you guys lots of love, as always. Take care.